Today we are discussing about the resonance. This is a purely concept clearing class. So if you have any problem on resonance, because this particular part resonance is related with the organic as well as inorganic chemistry as well as inorganic compound, to explain all the properties, maximum properties of organic and inorganic compounds, we have to complete or clear concept. We have to clear our concept on resonance first. The first part is concept. To grow the concept of the resonance first, see that, assume that this is the Lok Sabha election. Suppose a Lok Sabha election is formed. After the election, there is a team must be which own the election, and after winning, the leader of that team or the coalition government, to form a coalition government, the leader of that team particularly will be called by our actually honorable president to form the government. But if or whenever, suppose we think that then the prime minister, who will be the leader of the coalition party or the single party, whatever may be, the prime minister has the sole control over all the ministries. If he thinks that he has no right to actually distribute all the ministries among others, he has a tendency to localize all the property, all the ministries to his or her hands, but that will make the government somewhat unstable, because nobody can see or control all the ministries by himself or herself. So he has to distribute, he has to delocalize his particular power to the others, so that the system gains stability. That means delocalization of the system increases the stability. So this is the conclusion: delocalization of the system increases the stability, and this is the main factor, increases the stability. This is the main factor of the resonance. Here we know that delocalization of the pi orbital takes place. So through this delocalization, that means this is known as the resonance, where the delocalization of the pi orbital takes place. Through this type of resonance, the system may be a compound, may be a molecule, may be an ion, cation, and anion, whatever may be, increases its stability. So this is the basic concept of the resonance first. Now we come the different types of species and their resonating structures. First, different types of species. What are the species? Number one, there are 5 different types of species. That may be X, double bond Y, single bond Z, double bond A. This is the species where X, Y, Z and A may be carbon or different atoms, but a molecule or cation or anion, whatever may be, must contain either of these 5. I am telling just now. Number one, either of these 5. Number 1 species, if or whenever such type of a species, such type of a section contains in a particular molecule or anion, cation or anion, whatever may be, that enjoys the resonance stability. Number 2, X, double bond Y, single bond Z, negative charge. That means an anion over the Z. Z may be any carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, whatever may be. Number 3, X, double bond Y, single bond Z, lone pair. This is the lone pair containing species. Number 4, X, double bond Y, single bond Z, cation plus. And number 5, X, double bond Y, single bond Z, dot. This is the free electron system. So either of these 5 structures, if present in a particular molecule or ion, that particular system can enjoy the resonance stability. Now they are resonating structures. How they resonance, how they show the resonance stability. Number 1, X double bond Y, Z double bond A. It enjoys the resonance stability through this type of structure. Suppose we have assumed that the X is more electronegative than that of A. Electronegativity of X is greater than that of A. In that case, this will be the resonating structure. X will be negative, single bond Y, double bond Z, single bond A, and that will be positive because the electron, that means pi bonded electron pair, is shifted from A to the Y dash Z. That means Y single bond Z bond. That's why A occupies the positive charge. So this will be the resonating structure. Second, number 2, X double bond Y single bond Z minus, and the resonance starts through the negative charge over the Z. See the arrow marking over this. X will be negatively charged, single bond Y, double bond Z. Third, X double bond Y, single bond Z lone pair. So the lone pair, through the donation of the lone pair, resonance starts. X negatively charged minus Y double bond Z, and Z will be positively charged because it donates its lone pair. Again, X double bond Y Z plus. So it withdraws the electron density from H double bond Y, that is pi bond shifts toward the Y single bond Z plus. So it becomes X plus single bond Y double bond Z, and the last species is X double bond Y single bond Z dot. So if it is a free radical, then the pi bond dissociates to donate one free radical, one odd electron to form a pi bond in between Y and Z. So it becomes X dot single bond Y double bond Z. So these are the resonating structures of different forms. If or whenever any one of these 5 species is obtained in a particular molecule, a cation or anion, whatever may be, that enjoy the resonance stability. So that will be more stable than that of any other structures. Now, what are the characteristics of the resonance? First characteristics, number one. First characteristics is number 1, delocalization of the pi orbital takes place. Delocalization of pi orbital takes place. This is the first case. Delocalization of the pi orbital takes place. Number 2, all the atoms present in resonance must lie in the same plane. Just by giving an example, I am discussing it. Suppose I have drawn the structure of buta-1,3-diene, CH2 double bond CH, single bond CH, double bond CH2. Buta-1,3-diene. This compound has a structure of number 1 particular species, X double bond Y, single bond Z, double bond A, such type of species. And each and every carbon atom is sp2 hybridized. All the carbon atoms is sp2 hybridized, and that's why they are planar. So they must lie in the same plane. So the pi orbital is just perpendicular with respect to this plane. And it forms a delocalization of the pi orbital. That's why it takes place. So delocalization of the pi orbital, that means through this resonance the second structure will be CH2, this will be minus, single bond CH, double bond CH, single bond CH2, that will be, this will be plus, this will be minus. So pi bond shifts from the first 2 carbon atoms to second and third, in between second and third. So delocalization of the pi orbital takes place, and all the atoms must lie in the same plane. Now, there are some structures. Number 3 point. There are some structures which are alike to each other. That means, suppose the benzene ring. So if we draw the resonating structure of benzene, then the structure will be like this. And these two are number 1 structure, number 2. These two are resonating structures. This is number C3 actually. C or 3, whatever may be. Resonating structures are alike and called canonicals. If such type of canonicals are obtained, then that species is much more stable as compared to the other resonating structure shown by the different species. So resonating structure, if shows the canonicals, then that means that system is much more stable as compared to the others. Therefore, benzene shows the high stability due to the formation of canonicals. That means the identical resonating structures. And now, if we draw the virtual resonating structure, the mixture of these two, then that will be like this. This is known as the resonance hybrid. Resonance hybrid. Resonance hybrid is nothing but the D. This is the mixture of different resonating structures. Different resonating structures. So this is called the resonance hybrid. Resonance hybrid is a virtual structure, though it has no real existence, but its energy is somewhat less as compared to the other structures. Now E. Next point is the energy difference. The energy difference between either 1 or 2 with the resonance hybrid is called resonance energy. This is called the resonance energy. The higher the resonance energy will be, because we know that resonance hybrid has very low energy. So let this is minus x, and 1 and 2 suppose has minus y. So overall the net difference in energy will be minus x plus y. If the mod x is greater than y, then minus x plus y will be negative value. The higher the resonance energy, the more will be the stability of that species. So the stability of a particular compound, maybe molecule, cation or anion, whatever may be, that depends on the resonance energy. Higher the resonance energy, higher will be the stability of that species. Now the next point is the charge separation. If that means the charge separation. The more the charge separation is, the less stable will be the resonating structure. Like giving an example, I am discussing. Suppose we have drawn the structure of OH. OH, that means phenol here. So if it donates the lone pair to the benzene ring, then the structure will be like this. The resonance structure will be like this. Through the donation of the lone pair to the benzene ring, it becomes a charged species, plus over the oxygen atom because it donates the lone pair, and minus over this carbon atom at the ortho position, that means 2 position, because it accepts the electron pair towards it. And then the third structure will be, just I have drawn 3 different structures to explain this point. This. Now maximum charge separation of the unlike charge. Charge separation means unlike charge. Here this is an uncharged species, we know that. And next point is G. Uncharged structure. Uncharged structure is more stable than charged one. So first structure, that means structure number 1, structure number 2, structure number 3. Among these 3 structures, number 1 structure which is uncharged, that number 2 and number 3 are charged structures. So number 1 which is uncharged structure is more stable than that of 2 and 3. So if we compare the stability of these three particular structures, then number 1 has the highest stability because it is uncharged. Now in between number 2 and number 3, in number 2, 1, 2, 3 position, charge separation occurs in 1, 2, 3. But in number 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 5 position, it is 1, 3 and it is 1, 5. So the more the charge separation, the less stable will be the resonating structure. That means 3 is the least stable among these three. So the order of the stability is like this: number 1 greater than number 2 greater than number 3. This is the order of stability of the structures. And the last structure is like this, last point H. The negative charge over the more electronegative atom increases the stability. Here we know that in the above case, oxygen being more electronegative than that of carbon, it occupies positive charge. Hence, this structure is less stable. This structure is less stable than that of minus. That means carbon minus. Hence, that's why these two structures decreases the stability of overall resonance hybrid. Clearly, because the positive charge over the more electronegative atom decreases the stability of the system. Now, these are the characteristics of the resonance. Now, effects, where we can apply this concept called the effects. Number 1, to explain the stability of number 1 effects. Number 1, to explain the stability of alkene, carbocation, alkenes actually, carbocations or free radicals. So, to explain the stability of either alkenes, carbocations or free radicals, see if we have given that there are different alkenes like this. Suppose this is one alkene, this is the next alkene, benzene. So there are three alkenes in our board. If we compare the stability, number 1 has no resonating structure because it cannot conform with either of the 5 structures which have given in number 2 different types of species. So it is the least stable. Number 2, it actually enjoys the resonance stability because the structure X double bond Y single bond Z double bond A type, and that's why it enjoys the resonance stability. And number 3, here also it only enjoys resonance stability because it forms a canonical type structure like this. But this is not a canonical because here a charge separation occurs which decreases the stability. And this also, actually if we draw the pi bond inside the benzene ring, then we can see the structure like this. And also different structures will be obtained through the resonance inside the benzene ring. So the more the resonating structures can be drawn for a particular species, the more stable it becomes, So number 3, that means if we counting these as number 1, number 2 and number 3, so number 3 is the most stable, then number 2 and then number 1. This is the sequence through which you can explain the stability of the alkenes. Like this we can compare the carbocation, like this we can compare the stability of the free radical, etc. and so on. So fast. the stability of carbocation, alkenes or fluidical can be explained by this. Next, stability of the conjugate base. To explain the number 2, stability of the conjugate base, through which we can compare the acidic property of different species. Like this, number 1, if we compare the acidic property between C2H5OH and phenol, suppose we have to compare the acidic property between these two. Now if we add water into it, it forms C2H5O minus and H3O plus, hydronium cation, C2H5O minus. And if we add water into phenol, it forms phenoxide anion, O minus and H3O plus. But it has no resonance stability because it doesn't conform with either of the 5 structures given above, given in previous part. But this enjoys the resonance stability. This enjoys the resonance stability. So we can conclude that this conjugate base, these are called, we know that these are called the conjugate base. These are the conjugate bases of the corresponding species. So C2H5O minus is less stable than that of this part, phenoxide anion. As we know that the conjugate base, the more stable the conjugate base, the stronger will be the acid. So phenol is stronger acid than that of ethyl alcohol. This is the part. And the last point is number 3, the orientation in the benzene ring. Orientation in the benzene ring. To explain 3, the orientation in the benzene ring. Suppose we take a compound benzaldehyde, C double bond O H. Take a compound benzaldehyde. Suppose it reacts with an electrophile. Now we know that this carbon is first carbon of the benzene ring where CHO group is attached. This is 2, this is 3, 4, 5 and 6 clockwise. 2 and 6 are called ortho, 3 and 5 meta and 4. 1, 4 is the para. Therefore, now the question is where the electrophile comes. So if we draw the resonating structure, we know that C double bond O group is electron withdrawing group. It has minus I as well as minus R effects. It withdraws through sigma bond and also withdraws through the pi bond from benzene ring. So, and we know that resonance effect actually controls or governs the orientation where the electrophile comes. Now if we draw the resonating structure, then see this. So these are the resonating structures of the benzaldehyde, and we can see that only 2, 4 and 6 positions occupy positive charge. 2, 4 and 6 positions occupy positive charge. Therefore, the electrophile, we know that is the positive charge species, so it must come where the electron density inside the benzene ring is maximum, and that is 3 and 5 positions. 3 and 5 positions, these are called the meta position, and that's why we can say that benzaldehyde is meta directing towards an electrophile. So these are the examples through which you can clear the concept what is resonance, which species can enjoy the resonance stability, and what are the effects of the resonance. That means where we can apply the resonance. Now if you have any problem, then please contact through the complaint box and comment box. And now I can say that again that if you see this particular part, like this and subscribe, then it will help me, it will give my special interest to show such type of videos again.